All right, ladies and gentlemen, apologize. We're going to get you started here and hopefully won't be so bad. So, all right, you guys, for this video, we're going to be covering a whole bunch of stuff. I think I'm actually going to turn you right around because what I'd like to show you is right there, guys. This is going to be probably the very last video in this archery series, you guys. And I'd just like to cover some of the details. So take a look closely at this target. You'll see it's very different now. I'm going to really quickly go over the target with you guys. Give me a second. And I'm going to grab my bow. We're going to be looking at a couple for this video, so I'm going to grab a pair of those. Now, in fact, I would grab all three of the bamboo bows to show you those because they are all fully cured and finished, guys. But one of them, as I covered in a previous video, had broken a rod. The repair was quite successful and quite easy to do. I do have a bunch of stuff on the couch in the background, guys, so I'm going to be real careful here. I do not want to be damaging anything. However, I do want to cover some basic stuff. So this is one of the bows from my bamboo bow series. It is actually the strongest of these, and if you look through the series, you'll see that one of the bows was made out of scraps. Guys, this is an 18-inch arrow on a bow made of scraps. That was on purpose. I aimed for that exact 2 mil lip. And when you look at this target, I've actually done this. You measure that lip and you'll notice it's 2 millimeter wide. The target I just aimed for and hit off the cuff without really aiming much is a 2 millimeter wide target, guys. That blue cube is 2 inches wide. So if you see a miss, you'll know. And if you see a hit, you'll know. Now in this case, I'm not aiming for the cube. I just wanted you to have a hit on this plastic and hear that sound because this is hard plastic, every bit of this, except that there's a metal frame here from a chair. I have a target set on top. I have this screwed into yet another metal chair with another target underneath. And so it's nice because it makes a 3-layered target. I can shoot at a high target, I can shoot at a middle target, and I can shoot at a low target. And of course I can hit it if I want. Now, this particular arrow is incredibly dull. It has a very, very dulled tip. Incredibly dull. But it was done on purpose. It's also the lightest tip that I have in the house, guys. Because, clearly, I'm an idiot. No. But I'm going to ditch the little cube for now because we are not setting up a bow. I like to start with a larger target and then move to a smaller one. So this is designed to accommodate that. I also like to have my targets shoot in a variety of places. So I'm just going to throw off a couple of rounds here. That was an 18-inch. This bow has come out just over 72 pounds. And it's pinpoint accurate with any arrow that I might care to use. So much so that yesterday, this one took a pretty big hit when I Robin Hooded it. You can see how it's ruined the side of this here. You see that? Isn't that brutal, guys? Just trying to show it to you here in some decent lighting, but unfortunately there's none available. You can see that there. I'm still going to try and figure out the settings on this camera. It's a brand new phone to me, guys. I just picked it up today. So forgive the poor camera work. It will get better. It is an upgrade over my previous phone. And as you can see, it will fly nice and straight. It's a very, very nice little bow, guys. I've been quite enjoying it. And what's really surprised me is that this one was made out of scraps, and unlike the others, it did not get shot. And look how strong it is. I mean, it's a wicked little bow. We're talking 75 pounds at 24 inches, guys. And this is what I was telling you guys before. The way that these bows are made, if you don't stretch them out, you'll end up with a 24, 25, or 26-inch draw length. This one comes out to 25. But you'll break it, and it's at 80 pounds. This is not what I wanted, right? So I want a nice, gentle shot, but at the same time, take a look at these two guys. Okay, they're right close together. And I'm not trying to make tight groups here. I cover this in many of my videos. You want to watch videos on accuracy, I've shown you plenty of those. But this is just a straight update to show you a few shots from this bow, because I have to tell you, it is the fastest shooting rod bow that I have in the house that is not a 100-pound or 90-pound bow. This thing, pinpoint accurate, guys. Absolutely spot on, pinpoint accurate. Love this bow. The tiller holds rock solid on all these bamboo bows. They've been just great, guys. I really, truly do love them. So I wanted to cover this one in particular because, Robin Hood, because it's been so good that I just can't complain. And at this kind of poundage, it's a lot of fun for me. I did mention previously that I like to work out with my bows. Now, one of the problems that brought up for me with my Warbow series was that even though I quite like all the bows in it, the first bow was quite weak for my poundage taste. And while it is quite nice now, for my purposes, I was correct when I said early on in the series that if I wanted this at my poundage, I should just make it and never ever touch it again until it was fully cured. And that's the case with that particular bow. These bows are essentially identical, guys. Okay? This is the same bow, almost exactly, same construction, identically. It's just the other one that I made. The other one is actually 2 inches longer, but has a 2-inch longer bracing on the body, or 3-inch longer, sorry. So it's actually functionally a shorter bow that is stronger, even though it's longer limb length. And this is still quite a good little bow. This has been one of my favorites. This is the representative of the 2 early war bows that I pulled out to show you guys. The other one is actually down for minor repairs after replacing a rod. It works awesome and shoots wonderfully, but I wanted to re-epoxy it basically now that it's had its rod removed. Its tiller keeps moving. I'm really going to have to fix that knock now. That really hurts my finger. I think I just actually cut myself. But as you can see, guys, no problems with accuracy. Whoa, very loud. Sorry about that. As you can see, guys, no problems with accuracy here. These are great, great bows. They have been throughout. I just wanted to share the update on this because this has been coming excellent. These bows have all turned out wonderfully, guys. They've all turned out incredibly accurately, which is one part of this that I was really quite happy with, was the accuracy. The other part of that is the poundage. So those were the short arrows for this bow, guys. Now I'm going to lay into some of the longer arrows for this bow that are 24 and 26 inch. And you will see a marked difference in the way that these suckers come off of here because they are much stronger, guys. As I said, you know, this bow is certainly no slouch. Neither one of these bows are slouches. In fact, they're so good that I really don't play with them much, these arrows. I generally try to leave them out of it, but I said at one point I would show you these arrows specifically made for these bows, and these are them. So, as you can see, the speeds come in pretty fast and hard. That was not quite a full draw on this one. Now all I've done here, guys, is stuff this with high density impact type foam. Great stuff. Works amazing. I thought I'd share that with you guys along with the new target and give you the update and apologize for being offline so long. So in the final part of this, I'm going to show you guys why I've been off so long and why I needed a new phone. And today, got a new phone. So let's go over here to our table of destruction and find my old phone, which has been destroyed. Even if I can't find it, I did in fact shoot it with a pair of arrows, you guys. It is quite dead and will not be returning to life. Here we go, I have found it. Now in the first case, I struck it here in the camera and destroyed it. And then started using the other camera and then struck it here. So it is destroyed. Those strikes were technically on purpose, but it is destroyed. I have just officially thrown it in the garbage. That was an A11 Samsung, and this is a Samsung A5. It's actually an upgrade over the other phone by quite a bit. It was twice as expensive, but I got really lucky and found an Apple iPhone that unlocked, or sorry, that basically was set by the owner so that anyone could use it. They didn't brick it. They were cool, obviously, and admitted they lost it, so it was saleable. So I sold it to my roommate for $300, bought this for $220, and even after I paid my bill, I'm still under the $300 with this and made a few bucks profit and got myself a brand new phone. So I was really excited about that. I am restarting my marine salvage company, so you're going to see a lot about that coming up. I'm also starting to breed my snakes, which means you're going to see a lot about those things coming up in the future. So like, share, and subscribe, and I will show you guys in the future. You have seen the world's fastest shooting rod bows. They are, in fact, that. They have not fallen off whatsoever. They're quite nice. I really, really am happy with these bows, guys. So